Breaking news. Over the Memorial Day weekend, pools, lakes, and other popular swimming areas were closed due to a nationwide shortage of lifeguards. Yeah, that's right. The number of those red spandex-clad heroes who have saved more than 100,000 people a year is at an all-time low. Mostly due to low wages. Which does beg the question, how long have lifeguards been a thing? And how did we stay safe before they were in their little watchtowers? Well, turns out saving people from drowning has been a big deal for quite a while. In 1708, China's Qingqiang Association for the Saving of Life became the earliest known life-saving group. It wasn't until 1884 that we here in the US got a lifeguard team with the Atlantic City Beach Patrol. And then, in 1917, Leroy Colombo saved a drowning boy. Why is that interesting? Well, firstly, Leroy was only 12 at the time, and years earlier, he couldn't even walk. He was diagnosed with spinal meningitis, which left him deaf and unable to walk. With the help of his brothers, he learned to swim, and a year later, he could walk again. Leroy Colombo went on to become the world's greatest lifeguard, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. With 907 lives saved over a 40-year career, and being the first deaf lifeguard in Galveston, Texas's elite surf toboggan club. Makes you wonder, because Colombo was deaf, he could have saved sailors from Greek mythological sirens. I mean, being that sirens are known to lure sailors to their watery graves with their enchanting music and singing. The world's greatest lifeguard would be uniquely equipped to thwart their plans. Of course, not even Leroy Colombo could stop some of the world's other watery monsters. Take, for instance, the Aquazotol from Aztec culture. These were essentially evil water dogs who would lure their prey into the water before devouring them. Cortez, the conquistador, even reported that an Aquazotol had eaten one of his men. Or there's the Kappa from Japanese folklore. With webbed hands and feet, a turtle-like carapace on its back, and a head resembling a cross between a frog and a lion, the Kappa are scary-looking creatures. They were known to attack humans while in the water, and even remove organs through their, well, backside. Thankfully, though, they do have a weakness. If you ever find yourself attacked by a Kappa, offer it a cucumber. They love those things. And who could forget the legendary Kraken? Yeah, Norse sailors told tales describing an enormous tentacle-laden sea monster. Some say the tentacles were a mile long. Others say that the beast was so big it could be mistaken for an island. A scientific journal from 1250 even went into such detail as to describe the Kraken's unique feeding habits. It said that the monster would regurgitate food into the water to attract schools of fish, which it would then swallow in one massive gulp. So yeah, the Kraken has been a popular sea monster for a millennia. But what's surprising is that those Norse sailors may have been right. Sorta. They embellished a bit. The Colossal Squid, a very real sea creature, can grow up to 35 feet long and weigh 1,500 pounds. Now, I don't know about you, but if I were a Norse sailor and saw a squid the size of a bus just off the starboard bow, you could bet I'd be telling my friends back home I saw a sea monster. I mean, naming it the Kraken would just be good storytelling. So, whether you're jumping in the pool, the lake, or the ocean this summer, remember that there may not be enough lifeguards to save you from all the dangers the water has to offer. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, that clinches it. Next time I go to the pool, I'm bringing a harpoon.